Hello everybody, welcome to this Biggerplate tutorial. In this short tutorial I'm just going to show you how you can use the notes feature in XMind to capture lots of extra information in your mind map without creating a lot of extra clutter. So let's take a look. So why might you want to add notes in a mind map? Well, we think it's pretty simple. Notes in XMind enable you to capture lots of additional information in your mind map, but importantly it will help you to keep the surface level of your mind map nice and clean and clear. A key benefit of mind mapping is it helps you to navigate your way around a lot of information by creating a nice visual summary, a visual hierarchy. What we want to avoid in mind maps is we want to avoid creating lots of text and long sentences in our mind maps, as an example. We want to avoid creating a lot of text in our mind map, but notes give us a great way of putting a lot of information just beneath the surface. So we can use the notes to keep information hidden and the surface level of our mind map nice and manageable. So how might we do that? Well, there's two very easy ways to doing it. Let's say we wanted to add a note onto this topic here. So we've got to first of all select the topic that we want to add some notes on. So let's say we want to add a note to this topic here, keep surface level clear. We can go to the right hand menu just over here. You'll see you've got lots of different options and you look for this one here and it even says there, notes. So we click that and it's just going to pop open on my computer on the right hand side this extra dialog. So over here we can then start typing lots of additional information. So here's the key thing, we're keeping this beneath the surface. So if I close that panel down, you'll see you've now got this little yellow note icon on the topic, and if I hover over that you'll see it's quite small probably for you to view, but it just is going to pop that up and just show me what I've written in there. So it means we can put that information just as it says here beneath the surface. So let's say I copy that text, let's pop open the notes again, and I can even paste that straight into there. So I can again reduce the amount of information on the surface level of my mind map and know with confidence that there's extra information just on that second level beneath the surface. All that extra information is there. Now this can be very, very useful, and you'll see within the notes you've got lots of options to do formatting of the text. We can make things bigger, we can create bold, we can use different colors, different fonts. All of these things are great little additions. We can do a lot. We can even add images and sort of color into the notes, but the key fact is that this information is just beneath the surface. Now I use this function a lot in things like I might copy an entire section of an email into my mind map of that topic, so I'll have the entire topic email in the notes, but just the surface level headings on my mind map. So one way of coming at it is through the right hand menu. You can also come up to here and say insert, and you'll see again there's the notes. We should probably add that up here. You see right hand menu, main menu, insert. So we can again say insert, say notes, and you'll see this way it comes up with a slightly different approach. Sorry, insert, notes. You see it actually shows the notes dialog right in the map. Now this is quite useful if you're just doing it for yourself. I would normally probably use the right hand menu if you're doing work with other people, because if this dialog keeps popping up in the middle of the map it can get a bit distracting for people. But again, all of the same options apply to work with the notes directly there within the map. The final way we can do that again is just going to pop open that same dialog. If we hit the F4 shortcut on our keyboard, opens up the notes right away. Now again, whether you use that means or the other means, if I close that down, if I hit this topic, hit the notes on the side, obviously it's exactly the same notes, it's just different ways of coming at the same task. Now importantly, what if you want to get rid of your notes? Well, all you need to do is right click on the notes and you see you've got modify. That's going to just pop open the dialog, or just close that down again. We can say right click and delete the note to get rid of it. So that's how you use notes within XMind, a great way of putting a lot of extra information beneath the surface level of your mind map, keeping the surface nice and clear, but lots of extra information really easily to hand.